Has there ever been a time in your life, or perhaps you're going through one of these times now, when you really need some guidance? You don't know what to do and you're looking for answers, but no matter how much you pray or ask, you're just not feeling any guidance coming in? Well, if that's you, know that you're not alone. And what I have for you today are 3 simple steps to help you discern that guidance, because that quiet voice guiding you, it's there. Hi, my name is Diane Martinez. I'm a certified holistic life coach, and welcome to Conscious Creating Life Coaching. If you are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before and are a subscriber, welcome back. I am happy to have you here. So, discerning guidance. This is kind of tricky because we're not really taught anywhere how to do this. Or maybe if you grew up in a church, you were just taught to pray hard, Dear Jesus, please give me what I want. But that usually doesn't, I don't think that's the way we're supposed to do it. And in my experience, that hasn't worked out really well. But does that mean that we can't ask for what we want, or even just ask for guidance about our best next steps? Absolutely not. We certainly can. And like I said in the intro, that very quiet voice of guidance is there. Our job is to learn how to hear it, and we can. So the first thing you want to do if you want to hear your guidance is to drop out of your thinking mind and get still. Now, there's a number of ways to do this. Meditation is certainly a great way to do it. If you are not a meditator or you don't feel drawn to that way, that's okay. You can go outside, get out in nature, and sit by a river or a lake, or better yet, walk by a river or a lake. No phone, no screens, no company, just you in nature, and just be still and just be open. This is one thing I've learned really the hard way, is that so many times in my life, I tried to squeeze the answer out of life. Okay, I'm doing all the things, where's my answer? But life doesn't work like that, at least it doesn't for me. If it does for you, good for you. But it hasn't for me. What does work, though, is getting quiet and being calm and being open. If you are agitated, if you feel desperate, it's like, I've got to sort this out right now, you're not going to be able to hear that quiet voice of guidance. And I have a golden retriever scratching himself right here. So if you're hearing weird noises, that's Moose. So get quiet, drop out of your thinking mind, get in nature, and just be calm and still. The next thing to do is to get clear on what you want. Now, hopefully, this is something for your highest good. If you are looking for things like, how can I best get revenge on that person? Or how can I beat this person? Or how can I prove to them that I'm better than they are? You're not going to get guidance on that because you're looking to harm somebody else. When you will get guidance, and what guidance is always available to you, is how to help yourself, how to best use your gift and talents, what's your best next step, what's for my highest good, how can I be of service, how can my creativity bless others. Those sorts of things you will receive guidance for. So take the time to get really clear on what it is that you want. And I hope it's something that is for your highest good and not to push someone else down, because that won't work. And the last piece of the puzzle is to be open and receptive and drop any preconceived ideas you have about how this has to work out. If you think, how can I get from point A to point B on this route? You're not going to receive guidance because you're telling the universe, look, you've got to follow my rules. This is what I'm looking for. You've got to follow it. That's not going to meet with much success. But to be open and receptive, what is my best next step? How can I be of service? How can I lift my vibration? Ooh, that's a good one. Those sorts of things. How, like I said earlier, how can my creativity bless the world? What is the best job for me? Is this a good relationship for me? Those sorts of questions are the ones that you will be able to hear that quiet voice. So be open and receptive and disengage from your chattering mind. Because if you ask your mind that question, it will have an answer, and it will be loud, and it will be often critical. It will offer no helpful steps. It won't suggest, you won't feel an inclination like, oh, maybe I should email this person, or maybe I should reach out to that friend, or I could check that out. The voice of your chattering mind is just going to be not helpful things like, are you really still working on this? Haven't you given up yet? What is the matter with you? If you hear that, then you'll know that's not guidance. That's just your chattering mind. Guidance is going to be quiet, and it absolutely may not come in that moment. It could come when you're washing dishes or driving your car or helping your kid get ready for bed, where you get what feels like something just drop into your head, an idea. Oh, I should try that. Oh, I should go look at that. It can come to you at any point in your day, and the more calm you are, the more open you are, the easier you will hear it. So again, drop preconceived notions about what the answer needs to look like. Be open to what you hear, and know that that voice is a quiet voice. It will come in just a quiet nudge, and it will be a helpful suggestion or an idea. Why don't you do this? You could try this. How about that? That's how that guidance feels. And now that's my golden snorting. So if it's not me making this noise, it's Moose. But you can, the more you tune into that, the more aware you become of all those gentle nudges. You're actually receiving a lot, but you just haven't been tuned into them. If we are always enchanted by our chattering mind, then we won't be able to hear the quiet nudges from our inner guidance. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Trust that that guidance is there for you, certainly if you are seeking what is in the best interest of your highest good, or how you can help others, or just live your best life. It's there for you, and you can tune in. Listen for the quiet nudges, ignore the loud, critical mind, and you will receive the guidance you seek. If this has been helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're enjoying this content. And if you'd like to go a little bit deeper into life coaching, come join me on Patreon. I have a women's only group where we go into these sorts of topics and many others, and I would love to have you there. That's it for this week. And until next time, create your day consciously. Bye for now.